Oh, one more thing. That time when I was in the midst of the awareness of what was happening, and I was really about to, like, I was really about to go Bob Jones Jr. in another type of way, and I was kind of being confused because it was a different type of, anyway, the elder gentleman that, I don't know, Hispanic, Brazilian, something, I don't know, I don't know, you were describable yet indescribable. Anyway, you were sitting in, I went to Jersey Mike's, okay, and you just started up a conversation with me out of nowhere. As you're just sitting there counting all this money and all this checks. I don't know if that was a test or not. Like, was I supposed to be, like, looking at somebody counting all that money, and I was like, I know money. Flashing money in my face doesn't make me, I'm not a scammer or a schemer, by the way. And maybe that was a test, so, God can test you in a variety of ways, or people can anyway. You never know when a millionaire or billionaire is rolling up on you. You think only black people do that. That's sad. And poor white people. But mainly black people. You got to put everything in, not in land, but in what you wear. Your clothes or your cars or your rims, and you're in the hood. You're staying in your mama's house. How good is that? What good? But yet you're being a service for good. Please miss me. How many LLCs have went down the way? How many RICO charges are coming your way? Didn't I try to remind you all back in the day? But getting back to this gentleman who, by the way, he was waving all that cash and writing checks and stuff like that. And I don't know. I think I had done a video about that too. I mean, it's funny how, who's watching you. But I remember that because I remember you saying, don't get on the boat. Whatever you do, don't get on the boat. Whatever. Do you know what they do on these boats? Don't do that. Don't do that, baby girl. You stay and you do you. Don't get on the boat. And we had a long conversation about how crazy certain things are. And I know you know, because you had the experience on you. And it reminded me of a conversation I had with someone who I consider a friend. I'd like to. And who you told me to check out. And I checked into the history of all of that too. I don't know if that was a part of your crew or not. But in any event, you can learn from everything. And I do. Thank you for that confirmation and affirmation that day. I think it was an affirmation for both of us. That I really am true at what I do. I'm not like them. They're not like me. And they're not like us. You know who I'm talking to. We don't get on their boats. We make our own. And we do what we do. I'm good for business. Tangible business, long-lasting business, not a flash in the pan, like many of who watching me. A real owl is smart and a predator too. Which who would you be? Anyway, if you know, you know. That's all I had to say. Thank you to the elder who reminded me and affirmed, don't get on none of their boats. Their boats, their trains, don't get on their planes. But really, don't get on any of their boats. Heard, sir. Your angels will come. Your angels will always come when you need them the most.